Coming! Max, Asher, come on in! What are you doing here? I thought you were still in Boston.
I just got back, but I wanted to see you first thing. How are things going?
Well, to tell you the truth, I can barely catch my breath. Yeah, the kids are back in school, and this catering thing's going crazy. And get this, I now have a cooking show on the local cable network.
Well, I'm jealous. Now everybody's going to taste your Indian quail.
I'll tell you what, I'll save the quail just for you. Speaking of which, can I interest you in some lunch? I've got some lamb shank ossobuco. I'm just setting up for reception, but I got loads.
Lily, thanks, but I didn't come here to eat.
Okay, Max, what's this all about?
I've been talking to Barbara Frazier.
Oh, Max, not you too. So you're really here to tell me that something's missing and that Matt's a thief? Come on, Max, I thought you were his friend.
Lily, I want to show you something.
So what are you showing me?
It's a model of what's inside the Chang'o.
This is the missing 800 grams that Barbara Frazier's always talking about?
The scan shows a space in the middle that conforms exactly to this shape.
And do you think this has something to do with Matt's disappearance?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Max, come with me. Remember that dig that we went on to Tibet in '85? Matt was heading up one of the first expeditions to the Changfang, and I was studying the local cuisine. About as close as we got to a honeymoon. Anyway, we're going through the market one day, and Matt finds these parchments. No one in town knows where they've come from, but to Matt, they're a real find. He blew our entire food budget for the next 2 weeks, buying up everything he could carry.
Sounds like Matt.
Does, doesn't it? Anyway, one of these parchments has something to do with a stone, and Matt is really excited about it. And I know that it's here somewhere. Okay. Here it is. Oh my God. Is that what he found in that thing? Is that why Matt's gone?
I'm afraid it might be. Lily, I think Matt found the Gorgos stone.
Hi. Hello. Hello. That's it? Hi, Mom, and then you just face first into the fridge. Okay, how was school today? Is there anything interesting going on?
No, it's fun.
Nice chatting with you. Okay, hold it. I need to ask you guys something. I had a visit today from Max Asher. And he thinks he may have found something that was inside the statue that your father broke in the office.
In the statue? What is it?
Well, it is this.
Let me see. Why is Max so interested in a piece of plastic?
That's just a model. The real thing is some kind of mythical relic called a Gorgos stone.
A Gorgos stone?
Yeah. Have you heard of it? Did your father tell you about it?
No. I was just wondering, what's a Gorgos?
I don't really know. But your father was one of the only people, or one of the few people, that believed in its existence. And obviously, he's right.
Max doesn't know where the real stone is, does he?
No, he's still trying to find out what might have happened to it.
See if it has anything to do with Dad's disappearance.
Yeah. Because if your dad believed in it, then there may have been other people. You sure you don't know anything about it?
No. And, if I do, I'll tell you. Look, I gotta go do some homework.
What's that all about?
I don't know. Guess when they get older, they start making more sense, huh?
Well, it'd be nice, but don't hold your breath.
Hey, Alex, what's up? Why'd How'd you run off like that?
I wanted to get these down while they were still fresh in my head. These are the markings that were engraved onto the spear shaft. They might be the key to helping us find Dad.
What is it, Chinese?
Well, it could be. It could be Japanese. This particular type of symbol was called kanji.
When did you become the big Asian expert?
Never underestimate the power of anime, my sister. Okay. Visual scan. Now, if this stone has anything to do with Dad's disappearance into the myth world, these writings are probably connected to it.
Connected to what?
Well, I don't know yet. Let's run it through the museum search engine and see what pops up.
Well, which one do you want to run?
Well, let's run the kanji first. Now, the Chang'o is Chinese, right? So they must be connected somehow.
Comparison search. Bingo.
Yeah.
In the Japanese room. Find artifact in the Cyber Museum.
So what do you think?
Well, it's not Chinese. It's Japanese. We did find that symbol on the spear shaft. It's the best lead we have so far.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so I guess I'm off to Japan. Sayonara. Freezing. Why do I always get the coldness, huh? Feels like Antarctica out here. Oh, looks like we're definitely in Japan here.
Now the big question. How does this symbol connect up with finding Dad?
Oh, Minokichi! We've got to go. There are trees to cut.
What do you think?
Well, he seems to know who you are, and that's more than we know right now.
Noriko's packed us provisions. We'll eat like emperors as we work.
If I left it to you, you'd starve out there. You'd leave me all alone, and then where would I be?
With no one to drop wood shavings all over your clean floor. I couldn't bear to see that happen. Come, Minokichi. The trees are waiting.
Excuse me?
Oh?
Are we supposed to be cutting wood or something? Because I could swear these are trees we're passing.
Of course these are trees, boy. Ordinary trees which yield ordinary wood. But we're searching for something out of the ordinary. When we travel across the river, we find trees like no other. Richer grains, and the color is deep red. The people call them the blood trees. Oh, don't tell me you're not thinking of building a chest for your lady, love.
I don't know if I have a lady love.
Maybe it's because you haven't built a chest for her yet. Trust Mosaku. Trust me, Minokichi. This trip will change your life.
Alex, I can't find anything about the Gorgos stone online. You know what? I'm gonna do some checking downstairs.
Whoa, hold on. How about checking out this myth as well? I don't know what I'm gonna catch first. Dad or a case of pneumonia?
I'll just think warm. I'll see you later.
Masako! We can't keep going!
The river is closer than the village. We have to keep going.
What's at the river?
A ferryman's hut. Not elegant lodging, but we can start a fire and keep ourselves warm. Trust me, it's there.
You okay?
I'm all right. I did that just to prove how well I bounced.
Let me help you.
Look, what did I tell you? Here, come here. Help me up. We have to get inside.
That smells good.
Tastes even better. Chicken tahini and saffron rice. New creation. You ought to try it.
All right.
Here, taste this.
When you're right, you're right. This is really good.
Yeah, it is good. Think we should get Alex down here?
No, you know, chicken tahini, Alex. I don't think he understands anything that doesn't come on a pizza.
So, what's going on with Alex anyway?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just seems kind of jumpy lately. To be honest, I was always kind of looking forward to your father looking after the teenage boy issue thing.
I don't think Alex has that many issues.
How would we know? He never communicates. He could be having problems at school. He could be in love.
Alex?
Yeah, Alex. It's been known to happen, you know. And when it does, it's like whammo. Everything that's going on upstairs just shuts down.
Haven't you noticed he's already like that?
Yeah, kind of is, isn't he?
Plain rice has never tasted so good.
Everything tastes better when you keep death, Minokichi. Of course, the night is long. And there is the Yuki-onna.
What's a yuki-onna?
The Yuki-onna is the scourge of the blood forest. She's an ice demon, a creature of cold, floats through the trees like a wraith, stalking travelers, hungry for their warmth and their blood. Then, with a terrifying shriek, she swoops to kill, freezing her prey with fear, then drinking her fill.
Wait, kid, I love a good ghost story.
Who said this was a story? They say that when the Yuki-onna spills the blood of her victims, the roots of the trees drink it up. And that's why the wood is red. And that's why you can hear the trees moan in the wind.
That's just the wind, right?
Of course it is. You like that, huh? Good story. Well, we should get some sleep now. We'll take turns sleeping. So we don't freeze. Wouldn't want this to be the last place I see.
consider yourself fortunate, Minokichi. Never before have I denied myself the warmth of a human's blood. But your life comes with a price. Swear you would tell us all what you saw tonight. Swear it. Say the words.
I swear.
I would know if you break your word. Understand that. Sleep well, Minokichi.
Oh my God, Alex, check him. It looks like she...
Yokiona.
What?
He told me about her. About what she did. Where were you?
I was with Mom, I'm sorry.
Well, at least we know what this myth's about. You ever heard of Yokiona?
No, never. But I can look it up. I mean, how many Japanese snow demons can there be?
You hear that? Oh, man. I've heard of quick winters, but this is ridiculous.
This myth must take place over a long period of time. Whatever's waiting for you outside must connect you somehow to that ice vampire.
There's an ice vampire out there. It's probably a puddle by now. Here goes nothing. So do we have any ideas here? Because I'm definitely not going to find Dad sitting here slicing wood all day.
Well, this myth is moving through time, so maybe we should just go with the flow and see where it takes you.
This myth might turn out to be better than I thought.
Hello?
How yourself?
I think I might be lost. I've never been in this part of the forest before.
Well, these woods are pretty big. It's easy to get lost if you don't have somebody to show you around.
Alex, are you coming on to her?
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a woodcutter named Minokichi.
Well, it's your lucky day.
You're Minokichi.
Have been all day.
I'm Yuki. They told me there's nobody better at fixing anything made of wood than you.
Well, that's what they say.
My cage is broken. I'm afraid my bird will fly away.
I can fix it for you. It'll give me a chance to see you again.
If you bring it to my house, I'll give you tea.
I'll have it to you by the end of the day.
They told me you were a great woodworker. But they didn't tell me you were so handsome.
What was that all about? What happened to have got to find Dad?
Yo, just chill out, okay? You were the one that said that things in these myths happen for reasons, right? Well, I'm just taking your suggestion, going with the flow.
Alex, do you have a minute to concentrate on the business at hand?
Yeah, sure, shoot.
Good. I wasn't able to find anything in Dad's reference material about the Gorgos stone. I'm thinking of paying a visit to Max Asher.
What? You can't do that. We can't just bring other people into this, Cleo.
Yeah, but we can't risk fumbling about in the dark anymore either. I'm not going to tell him what we're doing. I just want to find out what he knows about the Gorgos stone.
Well, it's your call. You know where I'll be.
At Yuki's?
2 Bellows women in one day. To what do I owe this honor?
Mom told me about your visit and how you talked about some stone that might have something to do with what happened to Dad.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I just wanted to know more about it just in case we came across it, you know.
Oh, in case you come across it, you do well to tell your mother and me immediately.
So what, is it dangerous?
That's a good question. Gorgos stone is something that people in archaeology have heard rumors of, but very little about. If you believe the stories, Gorgos was a trickster god. He didn't have a myth of his own. He lived to corrupt the myths of other gods.
Sounds like a pretty easy way to make some serious enemies.
Exactly. The story goes that the gods banded together and trapped him within a stone. According to the legend, the stone was hidden, so no one would ever be able to release him into the world again.
What if someone found the stone and figured out a way to release Gorgos?
Are we talking hypothetically here?
Well, of course.
Hypothetically, they would release the unspeakable evil, which is Gorgos, back into the world.
But it's just a myth, though, right?
Yes, of course. What I'm more concerned about is human threats. If the story of the stone is real, there are people in the world that would do anything to get hold of it. That's why I've been careful in my inquiries the last few days. The last thing you want is a raft of treasure seekers descending on your family.
Of course.
Why do I get this feeling that you know more than you're telling me?
I don't know. I guess I'm just worried about Dad.
Yes. Of course you are, Lassie, of course you are.
Hi. You fix it.
As promised.
Please, come in.
Seems like a lot of work just for tea. Back home, we just throw in a few bags.
The tea ceremony is an art form. Through one's interpretation of the age-old ritual, one expresses something inside them. Or something they feel for someone.
And what are you expressing, Yuki?
My joy at having you here with me.
So why are you all alone here?
My parents died. The winter here is very hard. I've been alone for a very long time.
What about guys? You seeing anyone?
You mean suitors? I've never had a suitor. I never felt the need. Before.
Here, let me help you. Listen, Yuki. Before you said you weren't interested in having a suitor. Do you think you might ever change your mind?
I haven't known you long, Minokichi. But the truth is, I think I might have found someone.
Alex, wake up. Are you all right?
Cleo, what's up?
What's up with me? What are you doing? I thought you were bitten by that ice vampire.
I guess not. Where's Yuki? She was just here. Oh, man. How long have I been asleep? What happened with Max?
Oh, he told me more about Gorgos and the stone. Said he was some kind of trickster, and the gods imprisoned him in the stone.
And Dad's the one who set him free.
Well, not into our world, but maybe he got loose into the cyber museum.
So what about the stone?
I don't know. Maybe it's in there too, but it's still our best starting place to look for Dad. Speaking of looking for Dad, what are you doing sleeping in some strange cottage?
It's Yuki's house. Although I don't remember falling asleep. I think this myth is moving forward.
Well, be careful, because if she's moving with the myth, then that means she's part of it.
You mean she could be the next victim?
Maybe. Or maybe it's you.
Good morning, husband.
Husband?
Sorry, we're married? I mean, of course we're married. I don't even believe it sometimes because because I've been so happy.
So have I. There's time to talk later. Right now, there's a forest full of trees waiting for you. And 1,001 chores I must take care of.
Yuki, just promise me one thing. You be careful out there.
Why?
Because the woods are dangerous. And I don't know what I'd ever do if you got hurt.
I can take care of myself, husband.
You didn't tell her about the snow demon?
I can't. The snow demon said that if I told anybody, she'd know.
Alex, you have to start thinking more about finding Dad and less about romance.
You're right. I'll get to it. Whatever I do, I better do it quickly, though. Minokichi's aging. Wasn't it just the only way to go is forward, right?
Seems that way.
I don't know what it is, Cleo, but I'm having this distinct feeling like I'm being stalked.
I heard it too.
I remember when a walk through the woods used to be fun.
Minokichi,
Yes.
you don't remember me. Noriko, Masaku's wife. His widow.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. You scared me. It's been a long time.
It has. Life has been hard for me since my husband was taken, but for you, things seem sweet.
Yeah, I guess. It's good seeing you.
Walk on, Minokichi. But realize that what happened to my husband could happen to you or to your children.
I've got kids?
Listen to me, Minokichi. Your wife is not what she seems to be. Don't turn your back on her.
Please, lady. Look, I'm sorry what happened to your husband, but none of this is Yuki's fault. What happened to Masako was terrible. It could make anybody a little imbalanced.
You think I'm crazy?
With grief.
Well, maybe I am. But that doesn't change what I know. Listen to me, Minokichi. Be careful when the snow comes again.
What was that all about?
I don't know. But this myth is moving faster than we thought. I don't even remember having kids.
Alex, I found a story in a Japanese myth book, but I need to get it translated.
Yeah, you can't just bring people into this.
They're not going to know what we're doing. I'm just going to be asking questions for a school project. But we need to know what's happening in this myth fast, because if that ice vampire doesn't get you, then old age will. Maybe I'll go talk to Max Asher again. He has to know something about the myth. Oh, and while I'm gone, try not to have any more kids, okay?
Oh no! Tickle monster! Tickle monster! No. No. You guys gotta go to bed, okay? Come on. Get going. I'll be there in a second. I never thought having kids would be such tough work. I don't envy my parents.
I'm sure you're a good son.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? That maybe we could be alone for a little while.
I think that can be arranged.
I saw a woman in the forest today.
A woman?
Mm-hmm.
Which woman?
Noriko. She was Masako's wife.
Oh.
I think the death of her husband made her a little crazy.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, she just started going on about how me and the kids were in danger.
Really? And what are you in danger from?
Well, you apparently.
She's a crazy old woman. She shouldn't be allowed to run around scaring people.
Yuki, calm down. It's okay. Like, I didn't say I believed her. I was just telling you because I thought it was strange.
People should watch what they say to each other, husband. I just don't want anything to come between us.
You never have to worry about that. Okay? Because nothing will come between us. I promise.
I'm sorry, I know I should have called, but I have this huge project, and you're the only one who can help.
This project wouldn't have anything to do with the Gorgos stone, would it?
No? Why?
Cleo, I'm an old man, and with age comes a certain amount of insight. Why do I get this nagging feeling you're not telling me all you know?
Well, I just need to find out about a myth and what happens in it.
Of course. What myth are we talking about?
Well, it's a Japanese myth, and you're the only one I know who can understand it. So, I think it's about a woodcutter named Minokichi.
Oh, the snow demon. Yuki Onna. Of course.
Well, what happens?
Well, after Minokichi promises not to tell about their meeting, Snow Demon spares his life.
And then what?
Then it gets really interesting. It turns out that Yuki Onna falls in love with Minokichi, and she appears before him in the form of a beautiful woman.
Oh my God. Yuki.
Oh, you didn't know anything about this myth?
Please, go on.
Well, Minokichi marries Yuki, and they have children.
And what happens to him?
Well, then he makes the mistake of telling his wife about his meeting with the snow demon.
Oh my God. Thanks, Max. I gotta go.
Cleo, you found it. It's not about a project at all.
Look, I'm sorry, Max, but I have to go.
No, trust me. I can help you.
All right. It has something to do with the Cyber Museum. Something happened to it the night that Dad disappeared. We think he got taken inside, and that the stone had something to do with it.
Taken inside? That's not possible.
But it is. And we've gone in looking for him. The objects in the museum let you enter a myth associated with that object. And Alex is in there now.
My God. To be inside a myth. That's why all this talk about Minokichi.
And that's why I have to go.
Oh, Cleo, wait! Cleo!
Alex? She's dead.
She was right. The snow demon's still out there.
She was right about more than that. I talked with Asher. He knew the Minokichi myth.
And?
And he told me that the snow demon took mortal form and married Minokichi. Alex Yuki is the snow demon.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. Think about it. Noriko tried to warn you about her, and now she's dead.
That doesn't mean that it's Yuki.
I don't believe this. Mom said that guys get stupid over girls, but this is ridiculous. Alex, you know how this happened.
It was the snow demon.
Then prove it to yourself. Break your promise to the snow demon and tell Yuki about it. See what happens.
And if it's not her, then what?
It is. And you know that.
Cleo. I'm happy here. I mean, I really love her.
Alex, you have to remember this isn't real. The woman you think you love is a demon.
But what if I didn't tell her, right? Like, what if I could control her? So that she'd stay as Yuki?
Like the way you controlled her and she killed Noriko? Alex, look at what's happened. In the last day, you've aged 30 years. How long do you think you have left? A couple of hours? You know what you have to do. And if you won't do it for yourself, then do it for Dad.
You're home so soon. Don't tell me the forest has run out of trees.
I found Noriko. In the woods.
What do you mean? Was she hurt?
You know what I mean.
I don't know.
Her blood was gone, Yuki. She was murdered.
It has nothing to do with us. Please, I beg you, Minokichi. Put it out of your mind.
I can't. You know I can't. Listen to me. A long time ago, when I was first learning to cut wood, I went on a journey with my mentor.
I don't want to hear this. Please, don't tell me.
You have to listen to this. That night, an ice vampire came and killed Masaku right in front of my eyes. She took all of...
Stop, please. If you love me, if you love what we have right now, you stop.
No, she spared my life and told me that if I ever told anybody, she'd kill me the same way that she killed him. I swore never to say anything to anybody, and I wasn't going to until I saw Noriko. Dead. Please, Yuki. Please tell me it wasn't you.
I loved you.
I know.
let myself feel. I gave a simple mortal power over me.
No, you loved me.
The cold was what spawned me. I should have stayed closer to the cold. But I promise you this. If you mistreat my children or speak badly on me to them, I will come back and destroy you.
Daddy, is she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Alex, touch the comb and get back now.
I don't know if I can. Cleo, these are my kids. I can't just leave them.
They're Minokichi's kids. They'll be with their father.
Okay, guys. It's time to go back to bed. I want you to remember one thing, okay? Your mother loved you a lot. And so do I. Okay. Go to bed.
I'm sorry.
You think you know somebody, and then... Well, I don't even know what I know anymore.
Well, does it help that in the myth, Minokichi turns out to be a great father, and his kids are never abandoned?
Yeah, I guess.
Good, because, things have been going on out here that are a little complicated.
Why? What's going on?
You see, I didn't have a choice. I needed to find out about the myth, so I thought I'd ask Max.
Yeah, I know.
Right. But I thought he wouldn't figure out why I was asking. But then he did figure out, and then I had to tell him...
Whoa. Cleo. You're not making any sense here. What exactly did you tell Max? Anyways, Max, Cleo's been going through a really tough time with Dad missing and everything, so sometimes she makes things up.
Alex, this is not a game. I know what happened to your father. I know what you've been doing.
Okay, fine, so you know. But we'd really appreciate it if you kept this to yourself.
Do you know how dangerous it is?
Well, we have a pretty good idea.
If you want to get your father back, you're going to need some help.
So you're willing to help us, then?
Yes, I will. If your father's released Gorgos, it's going to be a difficult task to get him back in that stone. You're going to need all the help you can get. Unfortunately, there are others who want to get their hands on that stone.
For the money?
Perhaps. More for the power it can wield. Can you imagine what kind of power one would have to be able to enter into the myths that shape a culture and rewrite them?
Yeah, but Max, getting the stone is one thing.
No. You want to know if you can get your father back?
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. But hey, I'm an optimist. I'll tell you one thing. We're never going to give up on this. We're going to do everything in our power to get him back.